Hello everyone and welcome to a new Horizon 5 seasonal summary episode. The new autumn season of Series 17 has arrived, so let's quickly go through it as it is really easy yet again, besides maybe some of the PR stunts. And if this helps, remember to like and subscribe for more, your support is much appreciated. Thanks. This time let's start with the easiest and most boring things to do, starting with Horizon Arcade, where you have to check the map and choose one of the two that pop every 15 minutes or so. Once that's done, wait for the entry to close and then complete the 3 chapters it has in the 10 minutes.
3 complete! Congratulations!
With that done, it's time for the next following boring EventLabs, since you'll be the only one on the track. Both are in B700 Japanese cars, so you can even use the same car every time. I don't mind the creativity, but I think it's the first time I managed to do a front flip in this game. With that done, let's team up and start the trial in C600 Japanese cars, where despite having some tuned cars, I chose the stock Niss'an Pulsar, which is close to max of its class anyway. It failed to win any rally stage in real life, but for the drive avatars it was more than enough, and even being able, in its stock form, to lap one of them. As for the second race, it was just as easy. Done with that, it's time for 2 championships in B700 Japanese retro sports cars, where I basically ended up using the same GTR from 93. And that's basically how teammates race, leaving space for one another. The second championship requires a B700 Niss'an, but since that's a Japanese car and already used a Niss'an previously, I just used the same one as already mentioned. As for the Hot Wheels championship is S900 anything goes. And where just to keep the same Japanese spirit up, I choose an R35, which was more than enough to lap 3 of the drive avatars were put against. Next is time for PR stunts, starting with the drift zone from Hot Wheels, which is slightly more difficult than usually in S2 anything goes. So in this case, to make things easier, you can always switch to manual gear, set it to third, and then choose a Formula drift car, which will definitely help you get this done. Having a Formula drift car will usually no longer require your use of the handbrake. Then, to continue with drift zones, it's 130k through the Trailbreaker, S2 anything goes, where you might get away with other cars, but I'd definitely take a rally car, like the Hoonigan RS200. Not one of my best runs, but still enough to get the points that we needed. Being off-road, it's mostly just left and right continuously. For the danger sign, 500 meters are required, but a muscler would easily smash that requirement. So almost 700. As for the speed zone, it can be a tricky one, 152.9 kilometers in the same S2 anything goes. That means the same muscler in my case, and of course the first corner is the most difficult, but you can always use the fence to brake quickly and maintain basically your top speed through the speed zone. With that done, it's time for the treasure hunt of this week. Get 370 miles in a 370, that is the 2010 model, not the Nismo from 2019. So that is this one over here, and you can apply any tune to it just to make things easier. So in my case I applied a Niss'an tune and went through this speed zone twice at over 400 kilometers, totaling over 317 miles in the 370 that was required. Once you gather the 370 miles in a 370 from 2010, the treasure chest can be found here next to the dam, right on the side of the road. As for the photo challenge, you already have a Niss'an, or you can pick an Infiniti. Go next to the Cascadas de Agua Azul and take a picture of yourself and the lanterns there. And lastly, the weekly challenge in the MR2 SC. After you've driven it for a few meters, it's time to earn 6 stars through speed traps. So what I did was apply a Niss'an on it and then go twice for 3 stars each through this speed trap here. Next, the third chapter has you win a street scene, no matter the difficulty, so that kinda speaks for itself. As for the fourth, just bank 100k skill score. You can of course use car mastery to make it easier. And then just play around until you have gathered the points. The Forzathon shop doesn't bring anything new, nor the Super 7 of this week. And with that we sum up yet another autumn season. Thanks to everyone that managed to join tonight, it has been a pleasure as always. If this helps, make sure to like and subscribe for more, your support is much appreciated. Thanks. See you on Thursday, Friday with the next completion summary for Winter Series 17 along with its new additions to the game. But until then, thanks for watching and have fun racing.